Do you have any advice for anyone who devotes themselves to their craft, whether it be music, drawing, painting, dancing, anyone who just knows what it's like to slave away in the studio to their craft?
Oh, good.
You have lots of advice on this.
Yes, that's an entire evening, that question.
Sorry.
Gosh. The quick version is bridging the gap. You will have to bridge the gap. So if you are trying to create something and you're trying to translate a perfect idea that you have up in here in heaven, this is the perfect thing I want to do, and you are actually going to finally complete a piece of work in our imperfect world, there is a translation to be made. And you are going to have to bridge that gap. So all the people who say, well, there was a wonderful book I wanted to write, but I never quite wrote it, or there was a song, but I never quite finished it, or a painting, it's because you don't do whatever is necessary to bridge the gap to get from there to there. My very quick version of what would be about half an hour. And actually, the other half of it is not losing the power to believe. There was an example we didn't use in the first half of a piece that I wrote when I was 22 that I thought was a song that I had to write, and I had no idea what to do with it, and I finally completed it when I was about 52. So you have to not lose the power to believe, and you have to do whatever is necessary to get from A to B. Is that?
I'll assume that your line of work is necessary for you.
Yes, very much so.
You see, three approaches: what is necessary, what is useful, what I'd like to do. If this is something where our particular craft, for example, music, whatever it might be, if we have no choice in life but to follow this way, we're fucked. So what do we do accepting this situation? We develop a discipline. A discipline will confer upon us the capacity to keep going. And we will find that the very difficulties and challenges which come to us are opportunities to refine and develop and substantiate our practice. So we keep going. But, and there are players in the house tonight who've been banged about in the musical life, and it's cruel. The only payment ultimately that we receive is from music itself. The rest of it may never come, or it might. But it's not really relevant, because we know that we are being true in this life to what is required of us. So we refine our practice and we keep going.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.